Ref starts the clock. Kick is deep. Fielded clean by Harvard, but hit quickly by the Indiana defense. Looking to Jackal. And ref's going to call Harvard for not releasing. Quick tap by Indiana, looking to exploit the lack of attention. He does. He's going to make it through the line. Indiana quickly in for the first score. And Indiana just high rugby IQ, showing the intelligence there with the super quick tap and go. Caught the Harvard defense unawares at the end of that penalty, and quickly the line break, the 5 points. The conversion kick is no good. So we are now less than a minute in. Indiana 5, Harvard 0. Indiana re-kicking to restart. Again, the deep kick. Defense is there. Nowhere for the runner to go. Indiana looking to strip the ball. Can't quite get a hand on it. They've got a maul formed. Ball goes to ground. And the ref signals the turnover to Indiana. And ref says we're going to have an Indiana scrum. Indiana feeds the scrum, ball's out, looking to go left. Indiana was dangerous along this left wing last match. He's around the corner, can't quite get to the try line. Jackled by Harvard. And the ref calls the penalty, I believe, hands in the ruck to Indiana. Ball goes over to Harvard. Tap and go to restart. Harvard looking to go left. Tackle by Indiana out about 10 meters. Harvard looking to go left. Can they get around the corner? He does. He steps the wing. He's free and clear unless the wing can catch him. He's got the speed. The 10's coming on fast, but I think he's going to make it all the way. Harvard's going to take it in, put their first points on the board. AR's flags are up, so Harvard puts the conversion through. And that gives Harvard the lead, 7-5, with about 3.5 minutes to play. Good high kick by Harvard. Deep enough to be playable, and we'll have a penalty there, playing the ball carrier or the ball catcher in the air. That's going to be a yellow card. So with that, Harvard loses a player, and they'll go down for the better part of the remainder of this half. Indiana with the scrum. Looking up the middle. Good offload at full speed. Makes the line break. He's through. He'll take it all the way down. Indiana back on the board. Harvard with the line break scores. Indiana answers quickly. Under 2 minutes left to play in the first half. Indiana 10, Harvard 7. Conversion pending. Conversion's good. Indiana puts 2 more on the board. So coming in on 1.5 minutes to play in the first half. Indiana 12, Harvard 7. Indiana with a deep kick. Fielded clean by Harvard. He turns to run upfield. Fends off one, drags another, makes it back about to the 10, just beyond the 10. Harvard resets. Looking for space, looking to defend. Hits the winger, and he drops the ball. Ball goes backwards. No, ref says it's a knock-on. Quick offload there by Indiana, but it looks like the pass might have been forward. The ref agrees. So what looked like it could have been an Indiana line break will bring us back for a Harvard scrum. Harvard feeds the scrum, ball's out. Scrum half's got it, looking to come to the right. He's looking for a hole. Winger reverses his field, steps right around the first winger, finds the offload support. He's going to take it up the middle. Harvard answers the Indiana try as they put 5 more on the board and bring this one up to a tie game. Unofficial time clock has expired for this half, so we should see the Harvard conversion kick, and that should end the half. Will Harvard go in up by 2 or tied? Kicks up, looks good here. Ref's arm is up. Harvard puts 2 more on the board. So that'll mark halftime with the score. Harvard 14, Indiana 12. This one is a banger, ladies and gentlemen. Halftime. We're back to kick off the second half. Harvard kicking off right to left. There's the whistle to start the half. Indiana looking for space, but Harvard not offering any. Oh, ball to the ground, picked up by Harvard. He's got support on the left. He's going to be brought down about 3 meters out. So Harvard scoring at the end of the first half is looking to start off the second with another. Over the right, ball goes to ground. Indiana's going to give it a boot. Get that ball. It's going to take an Indiana bounce, and he catches it on the bounce. Free and clear all the way, unless that winger can catch him. He's going to take it all the way in, and Indiana's going to tie it, go back up. So the miss pass by Harvard goes to ground. Indiana kicks it forward, takes an Indiana bounce right into his arms. Free and clear, full speed down the right sideline. Indiana goes back up 17-14. Conversion's good. Indiana 19, Harvard 14. Indiana lining up to restart. Good high kick. It's going to be too deep to play to be playable for defense. Fielded claim by Harvard. Couple meters game, brought to ground. Harvard cited for not releasing the ball, so again, Indiana threatening deep in Harvard territory. He's going to step around, fend off his opposing 10. He'll take it in, and Indiana quickly puts another 5 on the board. So we've seen this happen a number of times today where one team just comes out at the start of the second half, and it's like someone lit a fire under them at halftime, and Indiana's proven to be one of those teams here in this match. Two quick tries, 3 minutes into the half. Conversion is no good, but Indiana goes from being down 12-14, now up 24-14. Indiana's kick fielded by Harvard, back about their own 22. Looking to come to the right, but there's no openings there. Three minutes left to play. Harvard desperately needing to put 7 more on the board here and close this gap. Indiana steals it though, quick flip back to the 8, and he's going to take it in. Another Indiana try. And so as we come down to 2.5 minutes left, Indiana threatening to break this one open. Conversion again is going to be no good. Indiana with the restart. High and fielded clean by Harvard. Steps around one, quick spinning move. He's going to make it back, not quite to the 10. And the ref's going to say Harvard failed to release the ball. Indiana back in on the attack. Indiana up inside the 22 now. (13) through the line, and that may be a forward pass. Ref's going to call it a knock-on. Harvard with the scrum, about 5 meters out from their own try line. Time winding down here on the unofficial clock. As Harvard brings it out to the left, they're not going to have time to win this one, but looking to put 5 more on the board. And Indiana tackles him into touch. Not sure if he kept the ball in. Ref says he did step into touch. Indiana line out. Good line out to Indiana. They're looking to go left. And 13 finds a hole. He's going to cut it back, reverses his field, and he'll take it across. There's another Indiana try. So Indiana with the insurance try at the death. Come back strong from being down 12-14, and they win this one by a final of 34-14. So we'll have our final match back of the day up here shortly.